Hey, how's it going? My name's Tyler. I go by Zaney online, and in this video, well, I'm going to be telling you about the game that we're working on here on the channel. If you want to be a part of this, the description will contain links to the game document that I talk about, Discord, so please come on over and chat with us and talk if you're interested. And while I talk here, you'll be seeing a time lapse that I did of me modeling and rigging the gun and character arms that we're going to be using for the project. I guess I'll just go ahead and start with what is the game that we're making? Well, we're doing it together, and we don't actually know exactly what we're going to be making, but we do know first-person shooter. We are going to be going with a low poly style. We're using Unity. We were going to use the Blender game engine and try to shoot for making all of our own assets and doing it open source. One, that takes a lot of extra time, and also the Blender game engine I couldn't get to work for me, so I've moved on to Unity. I was considering doing Unreal Engine 5, but Unreal Engine 5 really makes more sense if we're going to be doing something very realistic. One of the good parts about going with Unity is I have a whole bunch of assets that I've purchased, literally hundreds and hundreds of dollars worth of assets from Polygon Studio or Cinti Studio. They make a series of asset packs called Polygon, and I absolutely love them. So we're using these, and the game that we're going to make, we're really as a community going to come together and create the story, really define the game loop or the gameplay loop and how the game's going to work. So the game document, again, it's in the description, so definitely go check it out. And if you want to make changes, suggest and everything, please do it. Please make your own changes, send it on the Discord. If you don't want to use Discord, you could email it to me, but I'm really terrible at answering my emails. So yeah, if you send me an email, just leave a comment down below. And also, before we continue on, look, this whole project, this channel, me being able to dedicate so much time to this and everything is made possible by my Patreon supporters, my beautiful, beautiful patrons. Thank you, boys. If you would like to join them, please go down in the description. And I swear in the next video, I'll do a nice, Patreon effect where I show everyone's names. I'm going to be lazy with this one. Editing this time lapse took a lot of time, and yeah. So thank you guys, and let's dive in. So we are going to be using Unity. I've got a whole bunch of these nice assets that we're going to use, and I've been working on modeling, rigging, and animating. I've got our fire animation, our reload animation, and our idle animation. All three of those are done for our hands, and the pistol small is what it's called. It's going to be the first pistol that you start out with, or at least the first pistol you're able to get. Definitely the most common one. It's just going to be a non-rare default pistol. At the end of the video, I will go ahead and throw up some actual in Unity renders of the reload and the other two animations, so stick around to the end to see that. But we've got our basic animations done. We're going to do some more with setting up the actual player character in Unity in a live stream that I'm going to do a few hours after this video is up. So if you'd like to be part of that, please do come join in. Be fantastic to have you. So what we've got with the story right now, it is very much a work in progress. What we're looking to do with this game is have it be inspired by DayZ, Deadside, games like that, where it's more survival based. Escape from Tarkov might be one, where you've got a limited amount of items that you store, you build up, and we also want to do some base building. So you have a base that you can keep your items in and everything, and you build up your character. You go out into the world. If you die, you lose all the stuff that you have on you, and you start over. So we're very early in stages in the stages of defining what we want the story to be. We do know that because we're going to be inspired heavily by DayZ and games like it, we do want to have some zombies in the world. I've got some fantastic animations for zombies, and with those animations, we can make a really, really good looking zombie, just have a really nice zombie that runs towards you. They kind of stumble very well. It's a mocap animation set. It's very good. So we're definitely going to have some zombies in the world, and also some enemy AI like some military guys to people who are scavengers like you. The story for the game, where we're kind of at right now, is we just have the overdone vaccine comes out, everyone takes vaccine, it goes horribly wrong, and a zombie infestation breaks out. So we also are thinking of doing 3 main factions in the world that you interact with on some level. Really don't know what we're going to do there, but again, if you'd like to be involved in shaping this game and really defining what the end product is going to look like, please come around to the live streams that I do. I know I'm one of the few people on YouTube who does actually live stream, so if you do want to come, that'd be awesome. And also, if you don't have time to make it to the live streams, or you sleep through them, whatever, you can always rewatch them, post comments, or still just download the game document, make changes, and submit it. So that's what we got for the story right now. Again, very, very early stages. We're not even really sure that we're going to go with it. And it's also kind of the same thing with the gameplay loop. Again, we do know that we want base building. We know it's going to be a first-person shooter. We know that enemy types that we want, at least 2 zombies, and then enemy AI, probably with a scaling difficulty where, survivors or scavengers like you are, aren't as trained. They aren't as lethal as the military people you might run into. So, and again, we have assets for all of this. We also have assets for, nature, buildings, tons of assets to work with. So it'll be good. Now, with our gameplay loop, right now where we're at is you have a bunker with an upgrade station where you'll repair your weapons and paint on, or change out the skins for your weapons and clothes. And then we have a crafting station where you'll craft things like building blocks, or building things that you need for structures for your base. We also have plans for some of the electrical components for repairing different things, putting lights in at your place. You'll probably do all of that from a crafting station, or maybe we might go with more of a crafting menu in your inventory. Not too sure, but again, we're working on it. So again, I can't stress this enough. If you want to be part of it, please come to the live streams. It'll be a nice time. And then obviously the base building, building stuff like a furnace for different crafting or for cooking, and a water collector, stuff like that. And then we're thinking about right now having it where your bunker is kind of your main base, where you're gonna upgrade, change items, do all of that stuff, and then have a missions menu that you can access somewhere in your base to go out into the world and do different missions. We might do something, again, join the live stream. We're considering maybe also doing it just where it's a semi-larger map instead of much smaller levels that you go out and complete missions on, making it a pretty decent sized map, not a large one, like something like Dead Side or DayZ, where the map is 6-7 kilometers by 7 kilometers, but a decent sized map with many different points of interest on it, and you just build a base somewhere. You can choose where on the map you want to build a base, and then you just go out with randomly different spawned missions out on the map. But we're juggling between those 2 ideas. That's really where we are on there. the types of missions that we've got a different few. We're still working on those. So if there's some types of missions that you would like to see inspired by some of the games I've mentioned, which has only been 3, but you know, if you have any from there or otherwise, definitely let us know. And right now where we are resource wise in the game is weapons and attachments, food, water, gas, scrap metal, scrap wood, electrical components, ammo, clothes, alcohol, and painkillers. Right now, those are the materials or groups of materials that we know we're going to have. Obviously, first person mode or first person shooter is the perspective or type of game this is going to be. And yeah, so I think I've covered pretty much everything. If you would like to come on over to the live stream, I'll try and link it to the video so you can come on over. And yeah, thank you guys for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one. Also, go down there and hit that link for Patreon. Hit me up. It'll be much appreciated. Thank you guys. Have a good one. Bye-bye.